Hello everybody, welcome to another video from Currency Collector Searcher. I always appreciate you tuning in, and today is another episode of the recent online currency sales roundup ending June 24th. We're going to take a look at some of the recent online sales of some valuable dollar bills, mostly fancy serial numbers that sold on eBay over the past 7 days or so. And we have some big ones that are coming up too that you don't want to miss. I'm showing you here in the thumbnail, these radar notes are really becoming very, very popular. And the prices of some of these that sell on eBay are astronomical. You're not going to believe what I'm going to show you here. There's a lot of fancy serial numbers that are available out there. You can find them in places, like Spare Change and things like that. But you've probably had many of these right in your fingertips and actually never really even knew about it. So the secondary market is on fire right now, just so you know, and growing very, very fast. Now, these videos are going to help you gain the knowledge that you need to make some extra money and put some cash into your pocket. To learn what to look for, how to look for them, what serial numbers are worth money, how to sell them, how much they're worth, really everything that you need to know. All you need to do is just subscribe to my channel and watch my videos because I give you all the knowledge and all the tools that you're going to need to make this a nice side hustle for you and put some extra cash in your pocket. So before I start showing you the notes, like the first one here, I want to show you this list. This is a list from here down, a pretty exhaustive list of the fancy serial numbers that you want to look for when you search for through your money, through your notes. So go ahead and pause the video, promise to come back, take a snapshot of this, I tell you what they are, and I give you an example of what the numbers would look like, okay? All right, happy hunting. So let's go ahead and get started right here. So this first one here, this is called a near solid. You'll see it has 7 2s, okay? If that one was a 2, that would be a total solid serial number. But this is called a near solid. Now, this is 7 of a kind 2s. If that was 7 in a row, that would have sold more for a lot more, and well, it'd be worth a lot more than what this one sold for. It'd be worth a lot more than 7 of a kind. So 7 in a row is very, very difficult to find. So this one, now keep an eye on the condition. If you take a look at this, you'll see some dirt, some scuff marks. It's pretty weathered. It's been through a lot of hands over the years. Okay. In this condition, it did sell for $121 with 22 bids. So that was a very good sale there. All right, now the next one here, now this is a 6 in a row. So you're probably saying, well, if this one's 6 in a row, why did it sell for more than the last one, which was 7 of a kind? This only has 6 of the same number. Well, the reason is because this is in gem mint condition. Remember, the 2 things that make something valuable is the rarity, and this is obviously rare, and the condition, okay? So this one, in this gem mint condition with 6 in a row 7s, now keep in mind also, 7s are very highly desirable, 7s and 8s by the Chinese and Japanese culture. They have a meaning in their culture. So this one, in this gem mint condition, sold with 25 bids just this past week. It sold for $192. All right, and that's a great description up there as well of how to put a description when you're selling your notes online. All right, now this next one here, now I want to show you this. Now this is one of those duplicate star notes. This is a 2013 B star note, okay? Now look at the condition of this. It's not in very good condition. It's very weathered, very soiled, creased, folded, and all that. But I wanted to show you this because these are still in high demand, because people want to find the matching pair. And this is an example of what a matching pair duplicate star note can sell for. This just sold last month for $5,500. They have both. This is the same, I know you can't see it, this is the same serial number from the Fort Worth and the DC facility, okay? So this just goes to show you, when you find the matching pair, this $46 note can turn into a $4,000 or $5,000 note overnight. Okay, so keep your eyes open for those as well. Now here we have another 7 of a kind, 6s. All right, Now, 6s are not in super high demand like 7s and 8s and 1s, But, with that being said, it does have a crease down the middle and a nice fold over here, okay? But this one did manage to sell with 9 bids for $28. So this seller turned $1 into $28. I'm not including the eBay commissions, and I'm not including the shipping, which I'm assuming the seller paid for, okay? So a very nice sale there. All right, now this one here, this is one that I showed you on the thumbnail, or I'm talking about. This is called a radar, okay? A radar note. All right, see, it says here it's a radar, fancy serial number. It's radar because the word radar is spelled the same frontwards and backwards. That's why it's called a radar note. And this is a 7551 left to right, and then the other way, it's also 7551. So it's a radar note right there. All right. Now this is in really, really nice condition. Okay, it's uncirculated, and this one, in my opinion, should have sold for more, but this one did manage to sell for $40 with 1 bid. So a very nice sale by this, and a very nice purchase, I mean, by this buyer that bought this for $40. So that probably should have sold for more. All right, now this one here, this is another near solid. Now look at the condition of this note. This has been driven over, stomped on the ground, probably thrown in the water. It's a very, very poor condition, I would say, but still, it's 7 of a kind 4s, okay? This one, also called a near solid, it's from 2013, and this one managed to sell for $40 with 12 bids, all right? Now think about that. That beat up note right there sold for just as much as this uncirculated radar note. This is very undervalued. This should have sold for a lot more than $40 in my opinion. All right. Now this one here, this is a 6 of a kind, a $1 bill, 6 of a kind 1s. All right. This is a trinary. A binary means there's only 2 numbers. A trinary means there's 3 numbers. This is 1s, 3s, and 4s. Okay. So this one in this pretty nice condition. It appears to be pretty nice. I took a look at the note before I made it this size, but this one did sell for $29. So keep your eyes open for these. Anything that has a repeating number does have value more than the face value of the note. Okay, even 4 of a kind, probably can sell for $4 or $5 or $6. Okay, 5 of a kind sells for more. 6 of a kind, 7 of a kind, then 8 of a kind. All right. Now this one here, this is a binary. Now this is 0s and 9s. These are very highly sought after, and this also is a star note, okay? So this is a very, very sought after note. Even though it only sold for $31, these 9s and 0s are very, very popular in terms of binary notes. This one in this nice condition did sell for $31 with 3 people bidding on it. Okay. All right. Now this one here, here's another. This is a trinary, 1s, 2s, and 6s. Now this is called a bookend note because it has 3 6s on one end and 3 6s on the other end. So that's called a bookend with a 1 and a 2 in the middle. Okay. So it is also 6 of a kind, all right? It's a fancy serial number. Now this one did manage to sell. Somebody must like the triple 6s. This one did manage to sell for $50 in this nice condition. So nice sale by that seller right there. Now this is something that most people, when they get a dollar bill like this, they won't even know this is of any value. People will spend this in a vending machine all day long, not realizing that they're not putting $1 into a machine, but they're actually putting $50 into a machine. So, want to make sure you're aware of those kind of things. Now, this one also is a bookend note. This has bookend 25s with a solid 4 6s in the middle. Okay. Now, this one is in crisp, uncirculated condition. Okay, and it's a 1988 note, so it's an older note. All right. But it did manage in this nice uncirculated condition, it did manage to sell for $27 with 12 bids. So very nice job. Now this one has 6 in a row, 1s, 6 of a kind. All right. Again, it's in very, very nice condition. The seller didn't list it as uncirculated or anything like that, but you can tell it is in very nice condition. All right. Now this one in this condition with 6 1s in the middle there did manage to sell for $20 with 9 bids. 7s, 8s, and 1s are normally going to sell for more than 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, and 6s. Okay, 7s, 8s, 9s, and 1s and 0s are very, very popular in terms of creating a higher demand and a higher sales price. All right, now this one, I wanted to show you this one because this is a traditional birthday or anniversary note. That's what the seller put here, okay? This one is a February 12th, 1964. That's the date, okay? Now, if someone was looking for this, believe me, and you're seeing it right here, people will pay quite a bit of money. I've seen people pay as much as $30, $25 to $30 for these birthday anniversary notes when they're searching for one and they find one. So this one sold for $19. In this condition, it's pretty worn, pretty tarnished, but this person wanted it, so they paid $19 for it with $1 shipping or 75 cents. So they paid about 20 bucks. Now this one here, this is a ladder run of 5 digits in a row, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The more numbers you have, the harder they are to find and the more rare they are. You can find 3 in a row. I'd say the minimum that's worth anything of value is going to be 4 in a row. If you have 5, 6, 7, 8, or 1, 2, 3, 4, on the beginning, middle, or end, it'll be worth, a few dollars, $3, $4, $5. But you start getting into 5 in a row, or 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 6 in a row. Now you're talking about something that starts to become, a much more rare and has a higher value. So this one in this condition, pretty weathered there, pretty soiled. This one did manage to sell for about 20 bucks. So a very good job by this seller in selling that one. This one here, this is another 6 in a row 7s. Remember I said 7s are worth more than 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, and 6s? You'll see that because this 7 in a row here, 6 7s in a row sold for $40 with one bid. So somebody, maybe of the Chinese or Japanese culture, or somebody who finds the number 7 to be lucky. They wanted to have this, in their wallet, or they wanted to put it on their desk or frame it in their house. All right, now, if you take a look at the thumbnail that I put up there, I was talking about the radar notes and how popular they're becoming and how much they're selling for. Now, this radar note here, this is 1192 from on the left to right, and then from right to left, it's also 1192. Okay, now this one is in gem mint condition, uncirculated. Okay, it's very, very nice, almost perfect condition. This one, in this condition, managed to sell with 20 bids, sold for $54. Okay, so very, very nice job. Very nice photos, nice description. This is the way to post a note. In this type of description, instead of putting currency, you may want to put $2 bill. A lot of people just search on eBay for $2 bills, radar, or whatever. Okay, this one here, this is a binary. Now this has a very aesthetically pleasing look to it. This has 5 7s and then 3 5s. Okay, so a note like this in this condition, because the numbers are solid and they're in a row, this was able to sell with 15 bids for $40. Now, if this was like 775, 7, 5, 7, 7, 5, you're kind of scattered like that, it would not have been nearly as valuable as $40. So, the order of the numbers does matter in these notes, as you're seeing here, okay? Now, here's another one of the duplicate star notes. This is a 2013 series B star note, okay? These were duplicated. This one is the Washington, D.C. There's no FW here, so this was printed in the D.C. facility. So this one, with a nice description, sold for $41 in this condition, with 11 people bidding on it. And that's pretty normal for something in this nicer condition. $20 to $25 for poor condition, $40 in moderate condition. A gem condition could sell for $75 to $100. All right, now this one here, this low serial number, this is 5 zeros. It has 6 zeros in the number, so really it's a two-digit note, a 3 and a 6. And this one did manage to sell for a very, very nice $89. A little bit high from what I've seen, in my opinion. But, it's the buyer likes it, so he bought it. Can't argue with what somebody likes, right? So now I wanted to show you this one because this is a 1935 note. People not only like the modern notes for the low serial numbers, but someone also likes the older notes. And this is in very nice condition. It has 4 zeros, so it's a 4-digit. It's a 4-digit note. It's a low fancy serial number note. It's a silver certificate from 1935. And this one, with 20 bids, sold for $61 just about a week ago. So very nice job there. Now check this out. Now this, I'm going to show you what this sold for here in just a minute. This is a 70 million note. Now for each block, this is a K block, they only print 96 million, okay? This is literally, they only print, a 10 million, 20, 30, 40, 50, up to 70 million, okay? So this is literally a 1 in a million note, okay? So out of 96 million, this is 1 in a million. So this note right here, a 7 followed by 7 zeros, 70 million, okay? This note, I went to 130point.com and I clicked on search eBay sales and I found that this sold for $2,400. So somebody valued this note so much that they bought it for $2,400. This is the kind of thing, this is why I do these videos, to show you what type of money is available to be made out there when you find certain types of notes, okay? So these are out there. This went through a lot of hands. Look how weathered this is. Look how soiled and stained it is, okay? So you can do this too, all right? I'm trying to educate everybody as to what you can do. All right, now let's get into a couple of these radar notes here. Now this one here, 0729 from left to right, this is also an uncirculated note. This one in this nice condition sold for $25 with 13 bids about a week ago. This next one here, also a radar note in gem mint condition, sold for $28.23 with 14 bids, all right? Now check this one out. This is a beautiful note. It's very, very aesthetically pleasing to the eye. This 6-of-a-kind zeros with 5 bookends, okay? This one in very, very nice condition managed to sell for $179 with 41 bids. I mean, remember, the more pleasing it is to the eye, and the more rare it is like this, the higher it's going to sell for. And let me show you this last one here. This one is one that I sold last week. This was 3 zeros, 2 nines, and 3 zeros. It's a radar, reads the same frontwards and backwards, okay? Now, this is also an uncirculated note, all right? This was in very, very high demand. This one sold with 46 bids. It sold for $235.50. This is a $2 bill. So these are out there, everybody. All you've got to do is search. Go to the bank, get some bank straps of dollar bills, 1s, 2s, 5s, and start looking. Keep an eye on your change. Look to see what you have right now. You may be holding on to one of these right now. All right. So as always, thank you for watching. To learn more about other types of fancy serial number notes and bills that sell for a lot more like this than face value, just subscribe to my channel, binge watch some of my videos, like and share this video because my videos are going to explain it all to you in great detail. So thanks for watching. We'll see you real soon.